This is the video on the mechanoreceptors. There are four main kinds of mechanoreceptors, all of which can be found in different layers of the skin. They are the Merkel, Meissner, Ruffini, and Pacinian receptors. Merkel afferents, or Merkel's discs, are located in the upper skin at the base of the epidermis. In fact, they live on the primary epidermal ridges, which, on our fingers, make up our fingerprints. They are responsible for about 25% of mechanoreception in the hand. They are densely populated and account for discriminative, or light, touch. Light touch is based on pressure and, due to small receptive fields, lets us sense fine details and edges, corners, and curves. Merkels have the highest spatial resolution and therefore help us with identifying shape and texture. This is what lets us type on our laptops or find the right keys on the piano. Meissner's corpuscles are found in the upper dermis, but occasionally project into the epidermis. Even more dense than Merkel's, Meissner's make up about 40% of the mechanoreception in our hands. They extend into the dermal papillae by the primary ridges and are therefore elongated. Made up of fluid-filled connective tissue, these afferents respond to low-frequency vibrations, as well as fine detail touch and pressure. Their sensitivity is almost 4 times that of Merkel's, but their larger receptive fields reduce this spatial resolution. They fire when the skin is indented, stretching the collagen fibers, but since they work with low frequency, they can pick up textures that are subtly moved across the skin. This makes them valuable for detecting something slipping out of our hands. Pacinian afferents rapidly adapt. Making up 10 to 15% of mechanoreception, these are located deep in the dermis, almost into the subcutaneous layer. They are made up of many layers of membranes wrapped around just one afferent fiber. Because of the vast layering, Pacinians filter out low frequencies and only pick up high-frequency signals. They even have higher adaptability and sensitivity than Meissner's, but that means they have even larger receptive fields, giving them very low spatial resolution. They can sense impressions of only 10 nanometers, but they have no idea where that indentation is happening. For this reason, they are responsible for macro-scale activities like using tools, cutting vegetables, and writing. Ruffini afferents are the last class of mechanoreceptors. They are slowly adapting fibers and are located deep in the skin, between the dermis and subcutaneous layers. They are also in the ligaments and tendons. Making up about 20% of the mechanoreceptors in our hands, the Ruffini afferents run parallel to the stretch lines, making them responsive to skin stretch and movement. They are thought to play a role in the feedback mechanisms for gripping objects, and they control finger position, movement, and hand conformation. Though Merkel's and Meissner's afferents are more prevalent in the skin, all 4 types of mechanoreceptors are crucial for our sense of touch. This ends the video on the mechanoreceptors.